Okay, hello once again, lovely ladies. This is Jen with Cover Story Hair, and I am at Dickinson College here taking some photos for the website, and I'm just taking a couple video clips because I'm inspired. So I wanted to talk about the difference between wigs and toppers. So a wig is going to go the whole way around your head. You put all your hair up. Many women feel and or want to use, in addition to that, under the wig, it's called a wig grip, where it's another piece that you put around your head, right? And then you put the wig on, and that keeps it more secure. And also, if the wig's a little big, it helps with the fit. Today, it's probably 100 degrees right now. We're in a heat wave like warning, so I'm kind of standing in the shade. But I so appreciate that I'm not wearing a wig today. So topper is what I'm wearing, human hair topper. And a human hair topper that's fully hand tied. And what's fully hand tied mean? Every hair, every strand on this topper was sewn in by hand. There aren't any machine wefts, so it wasn't made by a machine. So wherever the wind blows, it's just going to go. Here's the wind. See if that was right on cue. Thank you, wind. Yeah, so hopefully that's showing. And I'm absolutely roasting underneath here, but and there's some folks coming by, but I'm going to still keep talking. So and the topper is just a part of the head. It goes just on top to cover where you need the coverage most, where you don't have volume or you have thinning hair and all of that. Oh, you're good. I'm actually looking this way. Have a great day, ladies. Thank you. So it just covers where you need the volume and coverage the most. And then your own hair is actually part of the look. So it's the most comfort, maximum comfort you can also get. And it's the most realistic. It is the chef's kiss, and it is the gold standard when it comes to alternative hair. One caveat, you do need to have some hair. So if you don't have hair, then yeah, you would it would be pretty challenging. Do you have to have a lot of hair? No. I'm actually wearing this right now with just a little stretchy band. That's all that's holding this hair on. And you can see, I'm so glad the wind's blowing right now. How awesome is this? Because this is what it looks like. You know, it's blowing. And what is wonderful is that it's so hot outside and my hair is, oh, it's got to be so gross. I've been outside for a couple hours now. Is that I can feel, you know, the air. It's coming through and I'm getting the breeze. So wig is not going to afford you that. You're not going to get the breeze, unfortunately. So if you do have hair, I highly recommend, oh, mine's wind's really, really going. I highly recommend that you do a human hair topper and just cut to the chase. Don't even do synthetic. Don't even do heat defiant. If you're going to wear anything that comes from the shoulders below, just get yourself a human hair topper. Make sure it is Remy hair. What's Remy mean? Remy means a lot of things in the industry, but it should boil down to, it means the cuticle of the hair is going all one direction. And what that means is it's not going to mat up and rub against each other and poof out. Because some hair, the less expensive hair is, the bundles could be different ways, the strands could be different ways, and when they rub together, the little cuticle, you know, just think of how it only goes one direction, and if you have one going one way, one going the other way, they're going to rub, and there's going to be that frizzing, poofing happening. So, you know, not that it's still doable, but I'm just saying, just cut to the chase, do it right the first time, and you'll be so glad because it's going to be a progression you're going to make anyway. So you might as well just save your time and your money. So human hair topper, this one is a 7.5 by 8 base. And this is my brand that I've launched here, Cover Story Hair. This is in Biscotti Braun, if you're interested. But there's a lot of other great topper companies out there as well. So I just want you to at least take a look at it. I'm trying to get the word out because it has changed my life. It is my #1 beauty accessory for sure. I feel and I believe I look 10 years younger. And even if I don't look 10 years younger, I certainly feel it when I look in the mirror. And I always feel young. But when I look in the mirror, my reflection looking back at me didn't match. And now it does. And actually, it's even better. I love it. So let me show you the back of the hair and what that looks like. Mind you, I've been outside for several hours and it's probably close to 100 degrees, at least in the 90s right now. Make sure. Okay, so here's the wind. So this is a good opportunity to see. I'm going to try to part it so you can see the back of my hair, which I did not wash today. The topper ends right here, and then this is my hair. This is my hair here and here. So when this wind is going and it's hot out, I'm at an event or just outside, it's cooler. It's so cool. And actually, this is really weird. And I don't know, I don't want to say this for sure, but I took a walk the other day and it got so hot. And I felt like my head was less hot because the sun wasn't going directly onto my scalp. It was going on the topper. That's really weird. So that might have just been in my head. I'm not sure. But yeah. So the next thing I want to do, and there's very nice ladies here, and I'm still doing it because I'm just going for it. I'm going to take this topper off. I'm going to show you my hair underneath and then put it right back on here in the public square. I'm right in the middle of my town. It's 4th of July, so no one's around. That's cool. I really hope no one sees me, but I really don't care either because I'm so passionate about this. I get so excited. I just want to keep telling the world, all you ladies out there, if you struggled with fine or thin hair or thinning hair for whatever reason, this is your #1 beauty tool. You will never go back. You will never regret it. The only thing I regret is that I wish I knew about these decades ago. When I first started wearing alternative hair, a few decades ago when I tried it, it was synthetic and it was a wig. And I liked the look, how it looked, but I felt, and you could see it was shiny. You could tell it was a wig. Anybody could probably look and say, okay, that's a wig. My second go around then was heat defiant wigs, and I wore those for a while, and they definitely look more believable, and they make beautiful shades of them. Honestly, they look incredible. They don't look as real as real hair, but boy, they're so close. They really do a good job. Problem is, it's still not real hair, right? So it acts kind of like, I'm just going to say plastic. I'm not calling it plastic. It's just some type of, but it's a synthetic fiber. And after it hits, it starts hitting things like today, like I have a comb here. All I need to do is comb my hair. I'm not worried about splitting the synthetic ends on my, the fibers on my hair, because this is human hair. It's human hair. And here's another thing about this particular hair. It's Asian hair, which is my favorite because it is so humid right now and it does not frizz. Burmese hair is frizzed on me. European hair is frizzed on me. Slavic hair. Slavic didn't really frizz that much, I don't think. But it was really fine. So fine that it actually took more on the piece to really make it a full piece. And this one, I just love Asian hair the best. And here's why I also love it the best. Absolutely, it is so strong, so you can really be tough on it. You can use those heat tools. You're not worrying about damaging this ultra fine, really thin hair like my natural hair. I'm glad this hair is not like my natural hair. I love that it's not. I love it. I would never, you'll see my hair underneath here in a moment. But yeah, my hair, when I would lift it like this, it's damaged like crazy. This has been in a long process. So they have a special process of way to lift the hair. So it's a lot less damaging, but boy, is it durable, and boy, can it take a lot. And it's resistant to frizzing, which is really cool because I'm going to be going to the beach next week. And when it's humid and raining outside, like, all right, I don't care. So what if it rains? That totally ruined my life before. And I tried to puff and fluff my hair and get out in any kind of moisture, completely flat. So anyway, where were we? Okay, I think I showed the back. And now I'm going to take this off and put it back on because I am such a fan of human hair toppers and I want the world to know, and I'm going to stand here and declare it. So I have this on, and when you take a topper off, you just literally want to roll it. Oops, I did clip it in the back the last time. Okay. Bear with me. Okay, so you roll it off, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. So here's what it looks like. This topper, this is my brand, my launch cover story. What I love about this topper is that this is monofilament here, and then this is lace. Monofilament's just kind of like a more durable-ish lace. It's not lace, but it's like that. So it really can take the pressure. This is so cool because literally this is what it looks like. It's shaped to the, contours the head, and you literally just put it on. If you can put on a headband, right? You can wear a topper. You can put on a topper. Typically at home, I'm flipping it fast, but for now, I'm going to flip it a little slower because I'm going over my sunglasses and I don't want to hit them. So I have it. Oop. And like I said, typically I'm flipping it faster. But here, so flip. Here comes the wind. And that was a little bit different than what I'd normally flip it, honestly, because I normally just flip it around. I think I got it caught in the back. Oh no, it's okay. Yeah. So I have two clips open in the back. I'm gonna clip them because I'm out in the wind. And then what are we doing? We're gonna do this. You can pull it up as close as you want. You can pull it the whole way to your hairline if you don't have much of a hairline at all, so you don't have to worry about blending it. But this is, there's no glue, there's no tape, and there's no lace to try to contend with that's either scratchy or you have to get it down just right. I hate lace because it was either scratchy or if it lifted, it was horrible. You'll know all the products. It stays. Oh my goodness, what other ones did I use? I would use like be rushing in the morning, holding the lace down on the wig so it would stay, and then it wouldn't stay. And I'm like, I gotta get out the door. No more of that. I have dependable, reliable hair, consistent, chic, fun, cool look right away, and I love it. And I just want to share this with the world. So here it is. How easy is that? I knew it was going to be hot today. I don't know if I made mention. I didn't wash my hair. I'm going to be having dinner later where I need a shower later. So why would I do that? You know what? Sunglasses, hair topper, 95% of the way there when you go out. Go for coffee, go for fun, run your errands, and still look cute, chic, and just like carefree. I mean, it's awesome. These layers are face framing layers, so that it gives you the youthful look, and these money pieces are on purpose, and just strategically placed. So you get the blonde, and for this, I believe this is the perfect blonde, but I also still have the brown in depth that I would like, that I don't look washed out. One other thing I just want to say about that is I used to wear my hair platinum blonde all the time, or mostly platinum blonde, and I did not realize forever, I don't know how I didn't get the memo to myself, but I looked so washed out. My eyebrows and my hair just didn't tie in, so there was this disconnect. I feel I'm 52 and my hair's never looked better. I'm 52 and my hair's never looked better, and it'll always look great because I'm always going to wear a topper. I don't know of any other thing that can help me build this confidence and just feel great. I love my pictures now. Oh, great. Give me a picture. Let's take a photo. I'm always ready for a photo. Doesn't matter. Here's the wind. Hopefully you can see it blowing. And my hair is I'm so hot underneath, but the wind's getting under and it's breezy. And I have probably talked enough. So recap, wigs versus toppers. Wigs are going to be much warmer. Mostly a lot of people wear a wig grip in addition. So that's two things, confining your head, confining. And when it's super hot, you have that on, and it's harder for the heat to get out. Topper goes on your hair where you need the volume body most. Your regular hair stays part of the look. You have to have some hair, not a lot, but you do need a little bit. You literally could wear this hair with just a little stretchy band. Now I typically will put a clip, at least one clip, if not two in the back, just to hold it in place for sure. Every now and again, if I'm like I went to the dentist the other day to get my permanent crown on, I clip the little front clip here. Now, I don't hardly have any hair here, so that's why I'm just letting it, I just let it go. You don't need to. And you may want to rotate, the clips. You have options. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's an ambulance. But anyway, yeah, so do yourself a favor. Human hair topper. If you have hair, go straight for it. Do not stop at the synthetic wig. Do not stop at the heat defiant wig. Go straight to the toppers. Once again, my brand is Cover Story Hair. I'll have my link below. But there are other amazing places out there that sell human hair toppers. And so, feel free to compare, check it out. Just do yourself a favor and research it, look into it. You will never go back. And the only regret you'll have is that you didn't see this video even a day earlier. If I could go back into my 20s and have this hair, who knows what life I even would have had. I think everything would have turned out different. But you're never too old to, get a beauty tool that changes your life, and it's the game changer that, sparks 100 other better, awesome changes. So I look forward to hearing about all of your next chapters, your next stories, as you're the cover story in your own life. God bless you all and take care.